Hello, Renee. Everything went wrong. Everything. Hello, Elmarie. Hello, Julie. I cannot get. Hello, Kim. I cannot get into the National Scrapbook Day Facebook page. This whole contraption fell. Oh my word. Hi, Aziza. I still cannot get in there. I'm so sorry I'm late. I almost swear. Dankie, Koeks. Hierdie hele ding het afgeval hier. Hierso. Ek het hom maar daar so op genade vas. Ons moet na kyk. Ja, ek kan nie inkom op Facebook nie, Elmarie. En hierdie ding hang op genade. En ek was so voorberei gewees. Maar welkom. Hallo Azel. I hope so. Laat ek net gou kyk of ek weer kan ingaan hierso by die National Scrapbooking Day ding. Nou, ek sien ek kom glad nie in nie. I don't know why. Al dis maar so. Hallo Martie Sanders. Mattie Gillespie. Wendy. Thank you. Alright, without further ado, I'm going to show you what we are making. This is an envelope album. Now, it's a 6.5 by 7 inch album. Okay, hallo Elsie B. Miskien as ek dit doen. Hou bietjie aan. Oh, Michelle het iets gedoen. Thank you, Michelle, if you are listening. Okay, this is a 6.5 by 7 inch album. And we are doing it. I'm going to give you the measurements for paper as well as the envelopes. So this is how it looks. On the inside of the front side, there's a pocket, an insert. You cut an insert into your paper and you make it a pocket. This is, as you see it, a full 3 envelope what do you call it? A binding page. Hi there, Michelle. Thank you so very much. I battled to get in. Hallo almal. Sandra, Martie, Elsie. Oh, ek het gesê Elise. Okay, so this is the full 3 size, a 3-page hinge album. Okay, so on the first ek is regtig discombobulated. It's a signature, dankie Elmarie. On the first envelope, you have a pocket. Between the first and the second envelope, you have got another pocket. Between the second and the third, the first and the second, you've got another pocket, a horizontal picture pocket. At the back of it, you've got another one, and at the back of that one, you've got another one. So a signature like this can hold 5 photographs. And as you can see, we have made a 1/4 inch in between the pages, so you can load this one. So it's 5 just on the pockets. 5 times 6 is 30. Without this one, the top here, where there's a pocket, the back, like flaps, this side on the second page. There's no magnets, no nothing. At the top side there, also space, 1, 2, 3. Okay, this I've taken out, so I might just put it back now. There's a pocket there. Then on the inside here, there's a pocket. There's a pocket. There's a pocket. There's another pocket. And then on it, the middle page or the middle envelope has got a pocket as well. Okay, there's another space for photograph. There's a space. You can add more than 2. You can add 3 because we've got enough space to stack the album or to stack more. There's another pocket. There's another pocket here to the side. A flap. Oh no, this is a flap. Oh my word. You see, you mustn't glue something and leave it to dry. So here you can add 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Here's another set of flaps. With all this, hello Tersa, there's another pocket that you can add. See? And at the back here, again, we've made a pocket. I have used the same method like this. Yes, it is being recorded. Sorry. Thank you, Michelle, for putting up the ad. I still cannot get into Facebook. And made it in from black paper. Like this. Just black paper. So there's again 5 inserts here. Like this. With everything. A little flap there. Here is a full 4x6. There's a flap to the top with a pocket. Here again, it's all pockets. Again, a flap down. Here should also be a photograph. The same here. Let me just page through it quickly. I've lost so much time. There's another pocket. Here's a belly band. Like this. If you want, I can give you the measurements for this. It's not on my notes. But yes, I also think it's pretty in black. You can add much more flaps and flips and whatever if you want to. This one goes like this again with the flat pocket up top as well as the back side. There's a little folder that I added that goes up with another photograph here. Hallo almal wat ek nog nie gegroet het nie. Hello everybody that I haven't greeted. All right. Now, the notes will be in the files section here at National Scrapbooking Day. I am just going to post it afterwards. I haven't had time. I battled to get in. This is a 6.5 by 7. This is 1 3/4 by 7. This is your outer album. So what I'm first going to do is I'm going to add 2 pages together, and I've marked them already 1/2 inch from the bottom. Remove your tape backing. Put it next to each other, like so. Burnish. Now, all in all, I think we should use 18 inches. So, I'm quickly going to add some glue. So this is 6.5 by 7. Okay, burnish. Take your 1/2 inch double-sided tape. Oh, Michelle, it's working so nicely. Okay, put your double-sided tape up. I like using full cover. I don't believe in just the edges. Okay. Remove your tape backing. Put it down about 3/4 inch from the side and on the 1/2 inch mark here at the bottom. The same here. You don't need to put Tyvek because it's a small album and it's not that heavy, and it's not going to be that heavy once you've loaded your photos. So I feel Tyvek is unnecessary. 1/4 inch between the two. If you want to, you can make yourself a shim, which is to let me just show you. A shim for in between is 2 pieces of paper, of chipboard, the same thickness as what we're using. Okay, next one. Hi, Wendy. Thank you. Welcome. Okay, now I've got too much paper here. I'm just going to mark it at 3/4 inch and I'm going to cut off the rest. I will use it again for tags. Okay. I've got my Bouquet Maker. This thing has been donkey years in on the market. You cut it looks like this. It's called a Bouquet Maker. You've got a 1.5, 2.5, 3 and 3.5. It's been marked with lines, and we usually work with a 3mm, and it's got a set of lines in the middle as well. You take a corner of those set of lines, put it, because you can see through, on your chipboard and cut off. Same here. Same here. There you go. Now you fold over. Like so. Hello everyone. Yeah, Susan, if you're used to the tools, then it's very nice to work with them. Okay. Then double-sided tape again on the edges, on the outer edges. My cutter again. All both sides. Okay. Ag, sies tog. Hallo Anne-Marie. Remove your tape backing. Put glue between your chipboard and the rest of your paper, especially here on the spine area. I do not believe in the dry adhesive only. I normally do it like this. Like so. The same on this side. Glue on your chipboard, next to your chipboard, between your chipboard and your paper. Hold over and burnish. Like so. Once that is done, you can start working in your folds on your between your pieces. Then I work quick because I need this to dry before I can add the hinge system. You fold these corners over and fold over. Make it flat. Flatten it. Same here. Just do this quickly. It's more a question of just flatten your corners. Right. Okay, once that is done, I take mine and I do it like this to make sure that whatever glue I've got on the spine here, on this between the spine and the back and the front, are being glued. But before I just put it aside, I measure this end. Now you want to come in an eighth of an inch from the side and from the top and bottom. So that is 12, 13, 14, 15 inches. Okay. Right, I just put it like this somewhere. And then I take my 2 pieces again. I know it's 7. Okay, and normally this is where I use this. The cut off piece that you used in the front. So it's 7, so I'm going to cut it 6 and 7/8. 6 and 7/8. So this is 11 3/4. And I'm going to cut this as well at 6 and 7/8. Was ek nou? Yes. Okay. This is, let's make it 11 1/4. Let's make it 11. So this one must be 4. Am I right? Right, I think I need to start to relax. Ja, Annemarie, ek verwag nie van julle om dit presies te doen soos ek op die dadelike oomblik nie. Julle het tot die 13de Maart om dit te kan doen. So, ons het gesê is 12 is 15, né? 12 13, 14, 15. So ek moet omtrent 1/4 afsny. Goed. En terwyl ons nou hier is en ek skoon vergeet het nog vir almal te sê met die gesukkel om in te kom. Jy kan 4 pryse wen. Hier. By ons. As jy jou projek voltooi het, die eerste 2 is ek gaan 2 pryse weggee vir 2 verskillende persone. Terwyl ek praat, gaan ek nou net gou die glue opsit, die double-sided tape. 2 prizes for 2 different ladies or gentlemen, which is the March cutting guide, valued at 200 Rand. Hello, Berma. Valued at 200 Rand. And then there's 2 other prizes sponsored by Scrapbook Haven to the value of 250 Rand each for another 2 ladies. Hello, Marita. So please participate. I know this is a big album to make, but do it if you can. Okay. The next thing I'm also doing is on each side from this, between your spine and your front and between your spine and your back, I add double-sided tape, like so. On each side. And I'm going to see if I can post this video on Facebook as well. It will be on this website, on YouTube, as well as on the Facebook group, as well as Not So Many Album Templates Facebook group and my own Facebook group. Flutter 3, is it Flutter 3i? Flutter 3. You can order it directly from me. And in between these pieces, I'm also putting wet glue. Oh, Flutterby! Oh, thank you! Remove the tape backing on the back of your piece. Okay. No, I'll not forget Flutterby. And then when you put it on, what I normally do is I start with the left-hand side and see that it's on the corner properly and to the right. If it's like that and you start putting it down, it goes down automatically 100%. Okay, just want to remove this marks, and then when you do that, you can work in your panels between your pieces like this and like this. Ladies, this is the best way I've ever made, and I'm still making it on a monthly basis. Ja, hallo Johanna. Ja, julle kan later kyk. You can also later check the video. Okay, and what I then do is I take a paper clip, not a paper clip, a bulldog clip, and I leave it like this for this glue to dry on the inside. Okay, you guys must excuse me, my English is not so good anymore. Right. First of all, I want to talk about the hinge system. This hinge system that I'm going to show you is a hinge system that Laura Dennison started with years and years and donkey years ago. But I have adjusted it to my taste. Laura made it like this, only like this. Jannie Elise, me too. My English is not so deliciously. Not anymore. Nee. She has done it like this. And then the second one are being done like this, with a quarter inch in between. And the third one she has done like that, with a quarter inch in the middle, or between the pages, the hinges. Now what I've done, I've added half an inch to both sides here as well. Now what you will do is the following. You are going to add this. This is your number 1 on your cutting notes. Yeah, English is not my tail. So you can add some glue if you use double-sided or wet glue. Just a little bit. Don't let it overspill. And put it in between the two. But let's look at the sizes. The sizes of this is, your first one is 2 1/4. Let me just explain by demonstrating. Say our size is 4 1/2. Nee? That's our hinge system. So we want 2 1/4 inch. 2 1/4 inch, 2 3/4 inch, and 3 3/4 inch. Yeah? No, yeah. No, 3 1/4. Can you see it's exactly the 8 1/4 that we're using? Dis 4 1/2 by 3 1/4, 4 1/2 by 3 1/4, 2 3/4 by 4 1/2. Don't worry, this is going to be on the cutting guide as well. I'm going to load it now after this class. And then the first one is 2 1/4 by 4 1/2. So what you're going to do, you start with your smallest one, which is number 1. And you are going to score it at 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 1 1/4 inch, and 1 3/4 inch. I know. Hallo Marina. Oh, okay, Elmer is reg. So we score it at 1/2, 1 inch, 1 1/4, and 1 3/4. The second one, we score again at 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 1 3/4 inches, and 2 1/4. Can you see your 1/2 inch, 1 inch? What's that? The next one, 1 3/4 inch and 2 1/4. It gives you a bigger area between your 2 1/2 inches. Right. The next one is again 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 2 1/4 inch, 2 3/4 inch. Of wat jy ook kan doen, you can turn it around and say, okay, 1/2 and 1, which is then also 1/2 and 1. Turn it 1/2 1, it is exactly the same. Okay, then what you're going to do is as follow. Fold over. You can burnish all of these first. Like so. I was overseas in 2005, and ever since, you know, when you go, we were visiting the CKU those years, and they worked everything in inches, and ever since then I used inches. Flutterby, hope that answers your question. I started off working in centimeters, but then I got we battled to do to do the classes overseas because we were used to centimeters. Okay, now this is exactly what I'm going to do. I just want to do it on the other piece of paper so that you can see it now. Okay, now this is your piece number 2. Put your glue. You can smear it with your finger if you want to. Have a lappy close by. And you can also do it because you can fiddle with it. Like so. And like so. When you pull these hinges up, this is what you see. So you're going to see a 1/2 and a 1/2 and a 1/4. When you page over, 1/2 1/2 1/4, 1/2 1/2 1/4, and the same at this side. Okay, do you understand this? Is there any questions? Thank you, Charmaine. Okay, now for the envelopes. We are not going to complete the whole album. I'm just going to show you the necessary stuff. And thereafter you can go on your own. We have got, I've asked you to put and prepare, not prepare, have 18 envelopes. Now what you can going to do with your envelopes is the following. You're going, this is A6 envelopes, by the way. Oh, okay. Also again, wet glue, close it, like so. On the sides here and up top, nice glue, close it. the third one. Oh, here's mine. Glue up top, close it. Okay. You can basically do this with every type of envelope. It's not necessary to just use this side. These are 4.5 by 6.25. Nee, Elise, dis groot koeverte. Dis nie klein nie, dis groot. Okay, now what I did was the two closed sides. Let me just put the light on here. Yeah, that works. Oh, sorry. I have put together. Yeah, to the left. And then I've used a small bit of glue up top. Put it together like so. And at the bottom like so. Immediately. Okay, nou het ek dit vir julle so uiteengesit. This is what I have. I said, sny, cut. This is the pieces that I've cut down. So, let me just take a sip of my tea. And I take a sliver of my page, which is about a 16th to an 8th, like so. Okay. And the same with the other one. Ach, julle. Sorry. I did the other one. I shouldn't have. Okay. There's my piece. Now it is open. It's a pocket, or what you call it. And then you've got two pockets on this side. Okay. The next one, this is now this one. We have cut this side and we've put glue on the top and the bottom so far. Okay. Then this one, I'm going to take my cutter and cut about, not about, I'm just going to cut it open this side, like omtrent 1/4 of an inch, like so, like this. And then I'm going to take the cut side. Ay, julle. Oh my word. Cut it open. This is your third envelope. And cut it to 5.5. Okay? Like this. or 5 3/4. Five and 3/4. Yeah. Elise. So now we have got a pocket like this. sien julle? Do you see? Hallo Thora. Oh, Thora, jy het niks gemis nie. Ek was self laat. So baie welkom. Okay. Now what you're going to do is we take the other one. This is what I did. I said cut, sny, to 5 3/4. Né? Daar het ek dit geskryf. Now I'm going to take this one and I'm going to mark 7/8 of an inch onto my first one, like there, and 7/8 of an inch there. Like so. I'm going to take this one, your open edge on the long side. I'm going to put it in between the two and put it in between those marks. Can you see? This one needs to go up a sliver. Like so. Okay, then I'm going to glue. I'll leave it there, I keep it. The longer piece, this one, to this piece in the middle. Fold over, glue. Nou maak jy die hele ding toe. Then you close the whole thing. Yeah. But you are not closing this one. This one here. Which is eventually part of your binding system. Do you understand? Okay, and then I have done one already yesterday, so to show you. Now what you do is, the only thing you do, that's all you're going to do now, is take your 3/8 or 1/2 inch double-sided tape. You attach it to all these pieces on the first, before the first score line. At the back. This one, next one, the front and the back. Nee man, flutter by. I must say, that's one of the things that people holding against me is they say I work too fast. And I must admit, that is my nature. So if you are watching and you do not follow me properly, come back and watch again and again and again. Please, I'm not doing it on purpose. Okay. Now, I've done this one on this side. I normally start at the back. So let's assume that this is our back. This is just the hinge system that we did. Now, what we're going to do, we take the side of this hinge system page, whatever you want to call it. Take your envelopes and insert it in that space there, up to your first score line, like so, and flatten it, like so. Move it over, take your tape removing tool, whatever you want to use, remove it and flatten it, and there is your second page. Okay, and then you're going to add your pages as you want them here. What we're going to do with this is we are going to insert it into our album. We're going to put glue here. Again, we're going to put, this time I'm just going to use wet glue. I'm not going to do double-sided tape first. It's a small hinge system. You can only put wet glue. Now you're going to measure it. Not measure it, you eyeball it. Hello, Elmarie. Oh, yeah. Your hinge system in the middle. Like so. Like so. And once you are ready to flatten it, you flatten it. And you see what I see. I'm not in the middle, Cyril. Hey, Annemarie. Now it's in the middle. And you do 6 of these. So there's your first pocket. There's your second pocket. There's your third pocket. There's your fourth pocket. There's your fifth pocket. See? And then I must admit, what I've done with this one is I have, oh no, this is the very first one. I have inserted a piece. Oh no, yeah. This is where I have inserted another piece, or I have made another pocket. which is between this paper and I've just added it in a U shape. And then I decided, no, this is going overboard. So then I said to myself, no, don't confuse the ladies. Just do it as my first time that I decided to do it. So that's why I decided to make only 5 pockets per hinge, like this. I've added some ribbon, and I've added a nice bling bling. I must admit, I like the black one more, or yeah, only more, but the black looks better with flaps like this. And I'm going to give you the measurements for this now, and your pocket here. Okay, I must say that this hasn't got 5. This has got 4. Ja, Elmarie. Hierdie is net uit swart papier uitgemaak. This is on the black paper. Okay? And this is envelopes. So it's comparable, but in a way it's not comparable, because you working with paper here, and there you're working with envelopes. Okay, but you can do it as nice as the one with the envelope. Oh, thank you, Madeline. It's sweet of you. Okay, and you can put much more, or loads and loads of pockets and pages on this one as well. Okay, so do you want the measurements of this as well? I can give it to you. It's not included in my notes. Okay. Ek het dit neergeskryf. The paper is 6 pieces of 4.5 by 7.25. Score on 2 sides, which is up and down. Hallo Christa, welkom. Okay, the next one is 6 by 4.5 by 6.25. If you don't want to do this on 4.5, you can even do it at 4.1/8. So dan gaan jy, then you get 2 on an A4. So you get both pieces on an A4, from an A4. This one and that one. And the second one you score on nothing. No scoring. The third one is 6 at 5.75 by 9.5. You score at a half and at 5. Okay, Now what you do then is take this, glue it together like we do with a normal page. Put it on. Like so. And then the 9 and a half one, you score at a half and at 5. Yes, score on. That's score on a half and top and bottom. On the top and the bottom. So nou hierdie een, you're quickly going to cut here and here. Ladies, I must finish because there's other people that also wants to start. Fold over. Now this one is your side envelope. This one is your top bottom. The only difference is there's not two pockets here. You know, there's not this one and a pocket, that one and a pocket. So nou sit jy hom daarin, like so. Like that. You nollie hom. You know what nollie is? You nollie it with the eye. Put your glue. Dis 'n plesier, Elsabie. Nollie it with your glue. Glue it. Ek kan lekker chop praat. En daar's hy. Daar's jou bladsy. So nou het jy 'n pocket daar. Jy het 'n pocket daar. And a pocket there. Okay, it's exactly the same hinge system, like this. Hy wil nou nie so lekker ingaan nie. Maar jy sit hom so in. Het julle nou gesien wat het ek met hierdie een gemaak? Ek sit hom net tot by die eerste half. Die rede hoekom ek dit doen is nou lê jou all the pages lays flat. That's why I did it like that. Okay? They all lay flat. Because of that extra piece of hinge that we added. Are there any questions? Is daar enige vrae? Ag, Christa, jy's meer as welkom. Julle kan asseblief as julle wil subscribe. Oh, Slatterbaai, jy maak my beter voel because it was such a rush in the beginning. Ag, dankie Rachel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ek gaan nou die notas laai op Scrap and Sell. So dit gaan beskikbaar wees vir julle. So daarmee sê ek fluit, my storie is uit. And thank you for being in my scrap room, and thank you for that I had the honor of being in your scrap room or wherever you're scrapping or making your albums. If you subscribe, we are having classes every Tuesday night at 7 on this channel. En we learn every time we learn something else. So baie dankie dames. Fluit, my storie is uit. See you next time. Bye. Elke Dinsdag aand, Christa, 7 uur. Mooi bly. Tata.